just got off the phone with a good client of ours, and he's actually consigning 2 pieces with us. They're worth $500,000 cumulatively. I'm really excited. One of them is one of my all-time favorite pieces. I cannot wait to get these consigned. I actually have lunch with him at 12:30. It's 12 right now. Of course, we're meeting at Bistro 31, all-time favorite spot. Hang out, have some wine, have some cigars, eat some food, talk about the watches. Let's go.
So how did you meet this client? I forget.
David Yurman.
Our client is David Yurman?
I was in David Yurman buying this necklace, actually. He was wearing a James Cameron. This was like 2 years ago. I was like, hey, you know, nice watch, whatever. We just kind of started talking. Kind of told him about myself, and he was telling me, oh, I have tons of relationships with ADs, with Patek, with Rolex, and all this stuff. You know, we just kind of became friends. And so he's bought a couple watches from us. I've smoked cigars with him. We've hung out. We've done lunches. We went to Nick and Sam's a little while ago and talked about potentially consigning. I guess they weren't ready to pull the trigger. I just kind of let it go. I didn't really bug him about it anymore, but then out of the blue, he texted me, was like, hey, we're ready to sell these. I was like, cool, well, let's meet for lunch. Let's talk numbers.
So will his father be there today, or is it just him?
No, it's just gonna be him.
Gotcha.
Here's what I love about Bistro 31. You go to Highland Park Village and you'll see G-Wagons, you'll see Bentleys, you'll see Rolls Royces, you'll see Ferraris. It's really high-end shopping. But Bistro 31 isn't this exceptionally expensive. You don't feel like you have to dress up like, how do I say it?
Yeah, it's not upscale, super upscale dining.
Yeah, it's not this super upscale dining.
Really
it's
like,
really low.
It's a bistro, it's a cafe.
Yeah, but it's nice enough. You know, they do have nice enough wines. There's my boy Sebastian. That'd be perfect, thank you. Long time no see, man.
I know. Good to
How you
see
been,
brother? Good. It's been too long.
I want to introduce you guys to Cody. He doesn't live locally, but he comes in pretty often. We've hung out many times. We've smoked cigars. Good to have him back.
It's a hot one now.
It is. It's like 80 degrees right now.
It is.
Really?
I think it's on.
Yeah. So I got the goodies.
Did you fly in today, or
I
what?
flew in last night. Yeah. So always good to come back to Dallas, especially when we get to have fun together.
You got to make it home, man.
Yeah.
Is that a 5990? What is that? 5712.
Yeah, this one was pretty neat. I just picked this up the other day.
Congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
This watch is a phenomenal one. I've had the privilege of wearing one for quite some time. This is one of my favorite Pateks, one of, probably top 5, but it has to be on the full rose gold bracelet for me. I just think it just completes the watch. It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got your analog date, you've got the moon phases, your power reserve indicator. I just think overall, it's a really elegant piece. I love the sunburst brown with the black line gradations. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little jealous.
Yeah, it's really something. It really, I think they had it in the steel version first, and then they came out with the rose, and it just was amazing.
It's got amazing weight to it as well. Wow, what a gorgeous piece. Congrats, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I bought it well, I would always buy it if it was offered, but I bought this one specifically to commemorate a special moment in life, or at least a milestone I'm working towards. So,
which is?
Well, I haven't got there yet, so
okay.
I'll tell in the next episode.
All right, fair enough. Keep watching, right?
Yeah.
When are you gonna make Dallas home? Cheers.
Well, you might as well do it now, you know. Cheers.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I'm looking at some bigger homes actually right now for that reason, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, over in like the Preston Hollow, old Preston Hollow, and I'm looking at a few over here in Highland Park Village and University Park. I don't know, I'm just kind of not sure what I want. I like the big homes and the big lots there in Preston Hollow, but I like the walkability down here.
Sure.
So I don't know, we'll have to see. Maybe you guys can come help me pick and do another episode.
Yeah, so maybe. Yeah, we'd love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That would be fun. What's new with you?
Just got a rental property, so we're working on that. Tiffany's been good. She's been doing her real estate up in Frisco a lot, and she wants to move up there to keep doing that, you know. Okay. Yeah. And so
she's doing really well when we talk.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing great. Yeah. I mean, obviously don't feel pressure, but we'd love to help you find a house, even if it's just a friendly thing. Doesn't have to be actual work.
When it's time to actually go for it, I would love nothing more. That'd be great.
Yeah, totally your call, but we'd love to help you find. Yeah. If anything, it's just finding it, right? Obviously, it's great to catch up with Cody. He wants to move here. Sure, it'd be great if my wife helped him find a house, but honestly, I'm kind of ready to see what he brought. Let's check it out.
You want that out right now or just the watch?
You can just get the watch out, it's fine. Yeah. So let's see what we got here.
I'll let you do that.
Now, obviously, these aren't going to be worn by anybody. They're not going to be tried on by anybody.
Right.
You know, unless it's like a good client of ours. And we're going to keep it in the case. But we'll get some great photos taken of them. And
Well, I'm glad we finally got to do this. We've been talking about it for a minute.
I know. I mean, I just thought, you know, if it doesn't happen, whatever, you know. But
I'm sure you weren't holding your breath.
no. I mean, it's really only if you guys were ready, and that's all that mattered to me. So obviously the Richard Mille box that it comes in. This one is the 6702, right? Yep. Oh, there it is. So that's gorgeous. So the 6702, that is the sporty version of the 6701. We had the 6701. I wore a 6701 for a little while.
I like that much better.
Yeah, this is the sporty version of it. You know, and it's the ultra thin. This is a gorgeous piece, and we're going to be listing it for $350. Right? Yeah. 350 right there. And so that one we're going to display. We're going to get some really cool shots of that. And then we have the 5726 1A on bracelet.
Really racy and sporty, and then
the total opposite.
Yeah.
Here, I'll switch with you.
Okay.
Now the thing about the 5726, I wore a 5726A. It was on a strap. This one is the 1A, so it's on bracelet. Now the one that I was wearing was the black. This is the white dial.
I come bearing gifts.
Yeah.
Your viewers.
Now this is a gorgeous piece.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't know which one I like more. It's nice to have both of those, you know, for two different reasons.
Yeah, although I think you got the Mac. Personally, if I were to choose between the three of those, I would probably want that one.
Yeah,
if I had to choose.
This is pretty neat.
5712, gorgeous.
The you know, the Power Reserve and the Moon Face. Days of the month.
We'll throw that back in there. Is this a Toomey?
This is a Rimowa.
Oh, it's a remote. Okay.
Rimowa.
Rimowa.
I don't know how to pronounce it. You tell me.
Oh, I see. I don't. I've always said Rimowa, but I don't.
Rimowa.
But I don't know. That's a nice bag.
I'm saying it like us Ohio people say it. Rimowa.
Rimowa.
How do you pronounce it in German? This is said as Rimowa.
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, I'm excited to get these listed, get these things sold, and we have the 5726. We're posting that for $125.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I think is a good. I think that's a really good price point. So, and then we're doing so $350 and then $125. We got a lot of clients I'm going to be reaching out about the RM especially, the Paddock. We're gonna have a lot of people probably contact us about it. So hopefully we'll get them moved and they're at the right price points and we'll just go from there.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
So this will be good, and I'm excited to get my next piece.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Gotta do it. What do you got in stock right now? I might like.
Oh man. Well, what are you in the mood for?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, this one accomplishes a lot, so it would have something not accomplished like this. This is my go-to right now. Maybe an AP actually. AP.
I mean, we just got this vampire in that I'm wearing. Just sit here, take this off. I don't know if you're interested in the vampires or not.
Well, tell me about the vampire. Why is it vampire?
Well, it's just called the vampire just because of the red and the black. We've actually had quite a few clients that have requested the vampire. Honestly, man, we are running low on AP.
Really?
Yeah. Nope, that one's sold. We just sold our dual time white AP.
Yeah, we have a brand new 15.
We had just sold our Panda. We have a brand new 15.5.
Yeah, this should be ready for
okay.
stock.
There we go. We got this one for $24,000. It's a 2015 complete. It's got box and papers. I don't know if you like the offshores or if you prefer.
I've never had just the classic oil oak, so I think that's probably what I think vampire though. I like the name. I like the color.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So I think if you were to go with the regular royal oak, you could pull off the 15.3, 4, or 500 very well. I think you'd probably prefer the 15.500.
Yep.
That's what I think you'd probably prefer. It's a little bit newer. It's got a cleaner face.
Steel blue face still the hot one?
Oh, big time. Yeah. See, I have a blue dial 15400, which is also a 41, but it's got the automatic on the bottom. The 15500, to me, it's a cleaner look. So I got this one for 44,000. You see how it says automatic right there? The 15500s don't say automatic. So it's a cleaner look. I like it more, but without saying automatic. I prefer a cleaner look with the AP. I mean, this one it's also a 41 millimeter. It's older, so it's a 2012, but this one was actually sent off to AP. They refinished it perfectly, AP themselves. So it looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, wow.
So
what about, I like the gold one with the green face though, with the chrono.
Oh yeah.
That one I really like.
AP?
Yeah, is that, I think it's a yellow? I think?
No, it should be a rose gold. Yeah.
That one, and then I like the frosted bracelet with the purple face. That one also I really like. Those two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got a blue from get a celestial Patek, the diamond bezel
with the diamonds, the baguettes. Yeah. Nice. Holy cow.
Pull the trigger on.
So the thing with the celestials is, I mean, we're talking, what, like 430 out the door?
With the diamonds, I don't know.
Oh, with the diamonds, it is more. You're right.
800.
Yeah, no, with the diamonds, it's much, much more. Always price on request. Look, something's telling me it goes for about 600. The thing with the Celestials is that they go for roughly the same gray market.
Right.
So they're hard to get, they're hard to find, but there's not a whole lot of buyers out there for those. Not a whole lot of people want to spend 600. If they're going to spend 600K, you know, they'd rather get 4 different, they'd rather get a Lamborghini or something. There's just not a whole lot of buyers out there for them. To be offered is very cool, but
it's cool to get
it's not frowned upon to deny it.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It just depends. Because, you know, in real estate development, it was completing one of my projects that was, you know, did really well. We're about to...
That was the apartments, right?
Yeah, it's great. They're all full. And,
that's amazing.
Thank you. We're about to start a couple more. Actually, I'm in town partially to look at land here. We're looking at doing a
really
here. Yeah.
Wow.
So, I like to buy my watch at the Alpha milestones, like I said with this one, and then I got a nice the regular steel Akamada. I bought that one on completion of this one project I was referring to. I bought something else, but maybe I could justify the Celestial or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I maybe wouldn't sell the communities. That might warrant it.
I mean, it'd be cool.
It would be cool. But I've had so many watches, you know, in my life that I'm blessed to enjoy them. Now I just kind of like to pair them with memories, and so the ones that I keep are as such. And so,
I love it. You know, all the big YouTube channels, you know, they all go. Which is why we probably should.
You can get some really good video content there.
Yeah, you get good video
the
content.
Live negotiations, you know, are fun to watch and fun to film, but...
You could buy and sell and pay for the trip. Let's say it's like a $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000 trip. You know, just on the dinners and the hotel stays and
that's just
whatever.
Like 2 nights, you know?
You know, you could probably do negotiations and profit and pay for the trip, I guess, but personally, I don't like to travel. I hate traveling. If I had a private jet, I would do it all the time, but I don't because I'm poor. And so, I hate traveling so much.
Is a bear.
It's the worst.
By the way, I fly commercial. I'm just saying, I've done both. It's definitely a lot more time consuming.
Your family has a private jet.
Yeah.
Or a couple?
A couple of them. Yeah.
Do you get to use them?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's
within reason.
You gotta check with everybody's schedule and whatnot.
Yeah.
Definitely from time to time. Really, just the before and after the commercial stuff that takes forever. And all that.
The seats on commercial are so uncomfortable.
Yeah, they are bad, and the service is worse nowadays. I swear, after COVID, it's gotten even worse. They used to give you a nice blanket on the plane.
Yeah.
Unlike American, they don't give you the blanket anymore.
Nothing anymore.
I remember I had that car when I turned 18.
California?
Thank God I'm still alive because I wrecked that car.
Oh, wow.
That was the only wreck I ever was in a Ferrari, California, and it wasn't my fault. A semi actually ran over the top of my car.
Let's just get into it.
We're family. You can say whatever you want.
Fair enough. Whenever it was like, okay, like we're going to do this, I started making moves, right? It's like, all right, I'm going to start reaching out to people, doing all this stuff.
What watch?
and whatever.
Which watch is in question here?
It was a lady's.
Datejust?
What was it? A day or a Datejust?
I'm pretty sure it was a presidential ladies 36.
That's
rose
right.
Gold with an olive green face.
That's exactly, okay. He reached out and was like, hey, would you like to buy it? You know, and I gave him a number and he was like, you know, cool, let's do it, whatever. You know, but his mom was interested in it. I didn't know that. I started making moves and whatever. He was like, hey, you know what, my mom really wants this. But I had already, you know, talked to some people and had made some moves, and it was like, you know, now I've got to backtrack. That looks bad on me. You know, and frankly, here's the thing. As I was treating Cody like a dealer, not like a client, not like just not like a friend. I wasn't treating like a friend. So as a result, now I've got to do all this stuff, and you know, it's a little embarrassing for me. I wasn't irritated or whatever, but I was like, ugh, like this sucks, you know. And then he was just like, I'm sorry, you know, and felt kind of bad about it, it seemed. It was over text, so I don't know how you actually felt, but
I felt legitimately sad because, look, I'm a professional guy. I know how business works. My mother wanted the watch. Yeah. And now I know for sure I'm going to check with the family first before I have to, if I want to get rid of it, then I'll reach out. I'm not even going to send pictures until I vet it with the family. So I feel bad on that. That's a first and last for me.
We're good.
Many deals before.
We're good.
Lots more fun here.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Now you can treat me like a dealer because I know what to do now. So that's
Okay. Good.
And because I'm treated like a dealer, all my watches are at wholesale now.
And most people I don't treat like a dealer.
I know.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing? How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, you doing good?
Good, man. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
Getting the attitude with it. I don't care about you being the phone.
Just trying to be in their camera. See, he's trying to get
Oh, yeah.
Come here, Sebastian. This is Sebastian.
How are you?
Sebastian is number one. He's number one here in Island Park. Is that right?
I absolutely
Sebastian,
got it
like, hold that
correct.
thought.
I did. I had to think of what I was saying. But I was trying to tell Mendoza I had a car for him to take.
Oh,
How you guys doing today?
we're doing good. How are you?
Hope it's not the green Bentley, right?
No, it's not the green.
No, I hope not.
No, it's not the green bin.
This guy walks up, well dressed, with this really, really thick Italian accent. Who is this guy?
To my other place. Have you been to Lagos?
In Legacy West.
Yeah.
I have been, yes.
Kai,
I have.
that's my place.
Yes.
I moved to Toulouse.
I love Kai.
That's my place.
Wow.
That's right.
Toulouse, Taverno.
That's
Have you been
fantastic.
to Lombardi, Cucini Italiano.
At the Star.
I'm from
I have been there. I have. Yes.
Just in case, we have restaurant in Houston, Austin.
So I'm looking at his business card and it says Alberto Lombardi. It clicks, oh, this is Mr. Lombardi, like of the Lombardi family concepts. They own like a dozen high-end restaurants. Bistro 31B, one of them, we've heard about him, never met him in person, didn't know what he looked like. That is fantastic.
I love Kai in particular. That's got some of the best. I had the Wagyu on the Hot Rock. That's some of the best that I've had. I mean, even outside of just steakhouses, it was some of the best steak I've ever had, and it was at his Asian restaurant. It's great.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad you came in.
Yes, likewise.
Pleasure to meet you.
Alberto,
How long have you owned Bistro?
Oh, 10 years.
10 years. This is your place.
And upstairs too.
Yeah,
Yep.
Lounge 31. We had our Christmas
We had our Christmas event upstairs. Yes, that's right. Yep, we had a great time. I met Danilo. Amazing guy. He's fantastic. Yes, he's very good. He's the vice president, isn't he? Yep. Yeah, that is incredible.
Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Nice meeting
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Me too,
That's
sir.
fantastic.
Enjoy everything.
I'll text you which place I go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ciao.
God bless. That's why we love coming to Bistro. You know, he's walking around, he's driving around, going to the different restaurants that he owns, and he's meeting the customers and he's talking to them. I love that culture, and I love that that's what Mr. Lombardi is doing, and we're trying to do kind of the same thing, reaching out to our customer. We're taking Cody out and we're talking about watches and we're enjoying the cigar. So I've actually gone to dinner, not with Cody only, but also with his dad. His dad's a great guy. I connected really well with him, liked him a lot. He's actually looking to get into another piece. And so I'm looking forward to having some conversations with him. What piece are we looking for specifically? And we'll help him find it.
I was telling Josh that he just bought a 6239 Rolex Daytona Paul Newman, all original box papers.
What year?
I think it was a 67.
That's awesome, man. Congrats to him.
Yeah, I have to look that up, but that is the holy grail of vintage watches.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. We did our due diligence on it to make sure it was authentic, and because there's a lot of horror stories that come from the Paul Newman
A lot
Daytona.
of Frankensteins.
Yes.
Right, exactly, yeah. But if it's all original,
Yeah. Well, and we bought it through a really good friend of ours that's a dealer, and through his contacts and trusted dealers in the vintage world, everything checks out, and we've had it checked by a lot of people. And so, I mean, it's a pretty heavy piece to buy, but it's definitely one of those that, for one, obviously they're not making any more of, and two, it's just the
Piece of
holy
history.
grail. Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
the one Paul Newman made famous. You know, obviously his sold for 17 million.
It is history now. 15,500,000.
This one's not quite that much.
Right.
Remove a digit, but or a couple digits rather. Since he's got that, that's kind of satisfied his vintage crave for a while. I know he wants another Richard Mille. I think he wants one similar to that, but all white.
Mm-hmm. So Bubba Watson?
Like the Bubba?
Not the he wants the thin
Okay.
face. So
Yeah.
I think there's one that, I'm not sure if the face itself was white, but maybe there's a version of that with a white strap or something. Pretty sure.
Ooh, that's hot.
All right, Sebastian. I'm gonna take care of you. I appreciate you.
Okay, you well.
Thanks so much.
Turn this car on.
It was a great lunch, and now we're gonna take these pieces back. We're gonna get them in inventory, get some photos taken, and get them sold.